Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I got a little cutie come in here. She's a little crusty, a little dusty. May even be a creepy crawly what gonna get me in there. Because the guy said it'd been in a shed for a long time. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, other than being dirty, it's pretty. Now, you probably wondering, what is it? Well, before I can show you, we have to do this. You know what this hat means. It means Christmas in October. Let's look at it. Somebody came bearing gifts. There she is, a little 9 1/2 Johnson. The motor's actually very clean but seized. So I pulled the head off with its head, and the cylinders look good. So I think it's just weather seized. So I'm gonna put some lubricating potion in those two cylinders and let it soak for a day or two and see if I can't get a breaker bar on it and free it up. A little bitty Johnson 9 1/2. I think it's a 1974, which I think was the year they started this run on this motor. Or maybe that was when they ended it, actually. I can't remember. But anyway, nice clean little motor. Don't look real salty at all, but it is at least weather seized, and the tiller handle, snap, it's broken. Righto! Gifts in October. So, let's take a look at this little cutie that I got coming in for some repairs. Well, there it is. It's got a little salty scale, a little yuck. Ain't been run, got dirty, might be a creepy crawly in there. Don't come and get me. But throttle seems to work. Look at that carburetor. Ooh, solid white. So the carb's gonna have to come off, that much we know. Recoil seems to work. This cable operated choke. Well, the choke seems, well, it's not froze. It's, yeah. So first thing I'm gonna do is get out some 10 millimeters on a zippy drill and get that gas tank, get that recoil, get that carbonator off of there. Look at them cables, look at those things. So let me get some tools. I'll be right back. Okay, I realized I didn't even tell you what it was. Alright, so I've got pretty much everything unbolted and out of my way. Here's the recoil right there. I just left the bolts kind of hanging in them, set it off to the side. Carburetor is ready to come off with two 10 millimeter bolts. There's two 10 millimeter bolts that come into the bottom of the cowl pan, the lower cowl pan, and you get to them by just swiveling the motor like that, and then you can get them out of there. Then there's two clips that go right here, and in those little clips there'll be a Phillips screw on each side. You take them off and that cowling will come off. The recoil and all that is just a series of 10 millimeter bolts. So get your little zip driver, zip, 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 get them out of your way, and then you can get the carburetor off. Now, what is this thing? Yummy. Ha, 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 ha. 3-horse Yamaha. So the tag, which is right there, is just all gone. I'm guessing. Oh, wait, maybe over here we can see. Slide this little guy a little bit. Let me see. Get a flashlight. See if I can see. Yamaha. Okay, I was a little bit curious about that. It is indeed, according to that little sticker, made in Japan, not China. And that doesn't surprise me, because you look at the carburetor on this one. I've been finding bird feathers all in this thing. Isn't that weird? Anyway, you can see it's got quite the fuel pump and everything hooked as part of the carburetor, where those little China ones just have the cylinder, throttle cylinder that goes up and down right here via a cantilever in there. And this one's a little bit more complex. It's got an actual Yamaha style, Minkuni, whatever you want to call it, style carburetor. There's the air silencer. Yeah, see, this is quite a bit bigger carburetor for a 3-horse. And but it's filthy. It's just filthy. So let me get this carburetor off of here, and then I'm going to do a Outtakes check. Do us a spark check. There's the throttle cable. I don't know if it's just me or what, but it looks like that fuel hose might be, I don't think it's tore, it's just got a chunk missing out of it or something. So let's get the fuel hose off. So there's the carburetor, the carb aspirator. Ooh, look at that! See that coming out of there? See that salt? Woohoo! She got some. So I can only imagine what we're gonna find inside that. Look at there. Ooh, yummy. Yeah. So she's a little bit on the salty side. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get set up for a spark check, and you'll see what I got. I'll be right back, and then we'll also get that carburetor apart, and you'll see what I find in it. Be right back. Okay, I got my compression gauge on there. You can see she's at 0. Alright, I've got my 1/2-inch Milwaukee drill set up. Right here I've got my spark checker. Right there. Now keep in mind this is a single cylinder engine, so if it sparks you're only going to see one. Let's see what we get. Hey, we got sparks. Okay, we got good hot spark. See what the compression is. 65, 70, 75, 80. So she's sitting at about 80. Now that's dry. That's not great. But I think now I'm going to spray some Tri-Flow in there. And we'll see if that goes up just a little bit. Okay, I got my Tri-Flow. It's the only thing I squirt inside 2 strokes. Because it has oil mixed in with it. Okay. So, got a shot of Tri-Flow in there. Gauge is on 0. Screw it back in, see if that number goes up at all. Okay, she's screwed in, zeroed out. Let's see what we get. So that's a real good spin with a wet cylinder. Oh yeah, she went up to about 93, 94. She should run on that. I do believe, and I was surprised. The old carburetor aerator, as bad as it looked on the outside, what I'm actually seeing here is a little bit of two-stroke oil, a little bit of dirt and boogers. There's a booger, see that booger right there? Ooh, it's a big one. But overall, not bad. Not bad, really. Just all that salt on the outside, but it's on the outside. It's on the outside. You understand? See that? So first thing I'll do is just scrub this in hot, warm, soapy. Well, I'll take the float and everything off, needle out. Then I'll scrub it in a good hot, soapy water. Then I'll throw it in my ultrasonic cleaner for 5 minutes or so, and clean it all up, put it back together, and we ain't far from a little test run on this cutie little yummy snatch. Be right back. Okay, so I got this little salty, creepy crawlies inside there. Don't like them creepy crawlies. And there was some in there. I found them crawling out of there. Ugh. I don't know what was going on with the bird feathers. Maybe he had it sitting out back of the shed. The top wasn't on it good. The bird saw it. I'm just going up in there and make me a little nesties. And maybe a creepy crawly spider about that big around ate the bird. I don't know. But there was bird feathers in it. In addition to salt, rust, corrosion. Did I mention salt? But I got her cleaned up. She's a little cutie. One thing I do like about this little outboard, and I have had others in here. Not all of them have it. And like I said, this little Yami here was made in Japan. What I like about it is it has the neutral. You know, you still have to spin it 180 to get reverse, but you can start it in neutral. And I think that makes, you know, it just puts a whole lot less torque on everything by being able to have the drive shaft and the power head disengaged from each other. Something else I want to show you. I was a little worried about it because the compression when I started out, it was 75, 80, 79, something like that. And that's a little bit low even for a pull start, and I was spinning it over with a 1/2-inch Milwaukee. So then as the piston would come up, I shine my light down in the hole. I was looking down that hole, and I could see the little rust in that hole. I could see it. Well, here's the plug that came out of it. You see that? A little bit rusty. A little rusty in the hole. Got rust in the hole. Oh. There was some rust in the hole. So I changed that plug out. And then I squirted the tri-flow in the hole and spun it back over again with the 1/2-inch Milwaukee, and she came up to just about 90. Maybe even a little better. A little better. And so that let me know she'll probably pop off and run, and she had good spark. So after cleaning that carb, which wasn't bad, most of the yuck on the carb was on the outside. So I just took it outside with some warm soapy water in a little pan, and got my little scrub brush and my purple power and my and rinse, into my ultrasonic cleaner. I don't even think I would have needed to put it in the ultrasonic cleaner. It was pretty clean inside. It had mostly 2-stroke oil in there, you know. So he got lucky on that regards. The transom clamps, one of them's moving a little, the other one's pretty stiff, so I just shot some Blasta lubricants, potions, you know, on a stank on them transom clamps, and I'm going to let them sit because I can tell the one's wanting to go. Just let it sit overnight. But let's give this little cutie a test run. Alright, there's the little cutie in question. So let me get it in the tank. Has a nice little spittle right there. That's him forward. What I thought was off was on, what was on is off. So that's on. It doesn't say on, off, or nothing, but that's what it was. They won't run without gas. Try as you might, they will not run without the gas, you understand? I was turning the gas off, thinking that I was turning the gas on. There was probably one time a little sticky there that said, gas off, gas on. But it ain't there. But one sticker that still is on this outboard that just rubs me raw. You understand? There's a little sticker on there that says 100 to 1. Don't do it. Ever, never, ever. 50 to 1. TCW3 is what it has to be. No exceptions. So, that's going to be a wrap on this little cutie Yamaha. And I still got the duck boat with the Merc. Or should I say half a Merc. But look what I got in the mail. I got the new smackin' jackin' brand new plastic threaded bearing hub assembly retainer cover screw. Something like that is what they call it. So there it is. All brand new. There's the one that's chewed up. All gnarlied up and the threads all just, because he jerked everything out. But I got a brand new one. So now I can put that Mercury lower unit back together. And then I can get it out back to the owner. But first, it has to stop blowing 35, 45 knots and raining sideways. Because I ain't going to go out there and do it in the rain and the sideways. You understand? That ain't going to happen. Because, oh dear, don't like going out in the rain when it's blowing 35, 40 knots. That sucks. So I'm going to wait until the sun goes boom. Then I'll run out there and pop that lower unit on there. So, that's going to be a wrap on this one. Thanks for watching.